And with that, we'll retire for the night.
Oh, hello.
Got a text message. Guess who's bored? Let me check my plans.
Hey, I'm counting it. What do you got? Wanna sell him? All right, I'll take that. Sure, all right. I'll take. How many are you? Sure, all right. I'll take that.
Did I not equip the Tombakiri? Or did I just get a stronger weapon?
What do you got? Hmm? You finished? What'd you bring? Hmm? You finished? Come back soon.
Come to think of it, we got a new accessory, didn't we? Plus 50 XP. So we can pop that on, we can pop that on someone, and we would go to Tartarus. Wish I could grab a bite with you, but I can't today. I actually need to talk to you. Do you mind joining me?
My bad.
Thanks, I owe you one.
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
It's no problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry. There's still so much I have to do.
Sounds pretty rough.
It sure is. But I can handle it. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it. Besides, even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college. I mean, we don't even have enough to survive. We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
This isn't your fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just...
Darn it.
wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time. Is this really how it ends for me?
Don't give up yet.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now. Because of you, I have something to aim for. Thanks, man.
I helped say figure himself out. I feel like we're getting closer.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me. See ya.
Oh, it's you. Welcome.
Balaska, why don't we go to Tartarus again tonight? We have a duty to defeat Nyx. For this particular reason, and I don't believe the concept of over-preparing applies.
Well,
Honestly, there was a time last year when I thought Tartarus may not have been, might not even have a peak. I still feel somewhat nervous, but I'll take this over the anxiety of those times any day. It's said that having a clear goal brings stability, though this is quite a way to learn that moral. Where's Igus?
by the way,
The cult keeps preaching about salvation and deliverance, but the meaning of salvation is different from person to person. There are those who desire riches, who want to buy what they need, who wish for world peace. Just what does the cult think their salvation is? Everyone's so tired in the cult. There are news reports on every single. There are news reports on it every single day. It makes me sick. I hope our school won't be obsessed with it too. I'm sure it'll be fine.
about that.
I really hope so. It'll be seriously depressing if it wasn't. Every channel is showing news related to apathy syndrome. And I'm guessing Igus is up here. Yeah. Let's see if there's a new recording. Nope.
Good day. Are you accepting a request?
Ah, I did that.
Let's hear the results.
It seems you were completed a quest. One moment, please, while I check. Well done on vanquishing the Shadow of the Void. That was one of the vilest creatures lurking in the shadows of Tartarus. I'm very impressed that you managed to defeat it, truly. Please take this as your reward. Dead Moon's Husk.
Very well.
Is this the thing we need? Nah, it seems like it's a material. Yeah, Dead Moon's husked. A base model of very high value cannot be equipped. Let's see what we can make with that.
Welcome. Ugh. Which one? So, what will it be?
Another sword. An even better sword. Lucifer's Blade. All stat +7 plus magic ability.
You seem different somehow. It's like you're all grown up now. I guess that's so. What would you like? So, what will it be? 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 What would you like? I'm sure this will prove to be useful. I'm sure this will prove to... Go on, look around.
Wait, I have all these? Oh no, I'm trading for them.
I'm sure this will prove to be... How many? Sure. How many? Have you decided? We have a deal. What would you like?
So I just need that fallen angel wing.
Is that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
Ah, no. I sweated it out while working as a part-time waiter. I cleaned up effectively and received compliments from other staff members. I dealt with housewives complaining that the pheromone coffee has no effect. Today is the last day of winter vacation. Ooh, what a concert. It feels good to sing as loud as you can, doesn't it? Plus, your song choices were pretty unique, Balaska-kun. Speaking of music, what do you usually listen to? If I'm being honest, I usually listen to J-pop. But I'm not tied to a specific genre. It's just that the music I listen to just happens to be J-pop. The most, I mean. Hey, who's your favorite band? These days I've been super into this one and that did a song for a popular drama. Oops, I'm sorry, I got a little too excited about it. Hikari is flustered. I feel like I became a lot closer today.
See ya. Welcome back.
It's good to see you again. Happy New Year! And now for the first exercise of 2010. And I won't tell you how old I am, but it's pretty old. Today's Cantonese word is hoisamuro. Punch the air and say hoisamuro. Hoisamuro means yay. All those students finished with exams are saying hoisamuro. That's all for this week. Back to more cult-related news. That is sad. So we can walk Koromaru. Or spend time with Fuka. Yes, Igus!
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yep.
I'm actually looking forward to it. I see. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow.
Yes! Hell yes!
I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. I'd like to experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there?
Yes! More power up for Igus?
You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small one, understood?
Third semester begins today. I can hear people talking.
Come to think of it.
Hey, have you heard the rumors about that cult?
Excuse me?
Hey, don't call it that if you don't know anything about it. Besides, it's pretty much fact that the fall is coming. How do you know? Oh, well, nothing we can do about that, I guess. By the way, about the homework for second period.
Everyone, listen up.
Happy New Year, everyone. Winter break has come and gone. No more boozing. Oh, you guys are underage. Wow, I feel sorry for you. But since it's a new year, here's a relevant question for you all.
Listen.
Let's see, Balaska-kun. Do you know about the monk EQ? No, he's the one who's famous enough that they made a show based on his life. Well, this is what he said about New Year's. The New Year is the index journey to a certain place. Where is this certain place he's referring to? I'm guessing 1 Second Life? No, the underworld.
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. Our New Year's decorations are but milestone markers along the path to the underworld. EQ was one eccentric old man. During the New Year celebration, he carried about a staff with a skull on top of it. And he'd say stuff like, "Death is coming closer," to random passersby and whatnot. Anyway, if you want to learn more about old-timey stuff like this, you can go ask Akoda, I mean Mr. Akoda, about it. Now please open your textbooks.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
When I come to the rooftop, it will be nice to have a chat up there. You're free, right? Come hang out on the rooftop for a bit. Seems like both Junpei and Yukari are on the rooftop. I decided to meet them there. Oh, Balaska-kun.
Sorry, I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel. Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
Sorry, give me a bit.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
Nope. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude?
I can always count on you.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna make the final ball a home run.
Don't spoil him. He's gonna let it go to his head again. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
We'll get it done.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh. I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
Oh boy.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
You seeing what I'm seeing? You seeing what I'm seeing? It's been a while since I last came to school. I know it isn't exactly the best situation, but I have a new outlook on so many things. Metis-san, do you have any plans after school today? If you don't mind, I would like to walk home with you. Yep.
That's great.
Thank you. Oh, but there is one place I would like to visit before returning to the dorm. Shall we go?
I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines. But lately, that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but the parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it, but it's true.
You can sense Agatha-san's fate defection. I think this is completely different. Yep.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Eon Arcana.
And that's why we got an Anta. We are going to be speed running the social link until we max it out.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
Agatha-san looks somewhat lonely. We decided to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Hi, how's your day? The school somehow feels different from last year. It has a strange atmosphere, doesn't it? A lot of students in my class were talking about cults and other weird things. I imagine this is something to do with the coming of Nyx. We can't lose. Let's get past the promised day.
I don't think so.
Just as expected, the cult's influence has reached our school. Some people seem to be fully devoted to it. We need to do something about Nyx. I knew the cult would have some influence over the school, but to this extent? And can you think of any effective ways to counter them? Honestly, get rid of the cult.
No.
The entire cult? I would prefer not to do that. Eliminating the cult would only be our last resort. I didn't expect that cult to become so popular. I thought more people would oppose it. But it's like a fire drawing moths to its flames. The masses have simply accepted it. Research shows that children's New Year's gifts are being affected by apathy syndrome. Due to the epidemic, parents are unable to visit their relatives and... just checking every day until that last recording.
Go. Yes.
All right, I've decided. Have you decided what you want to eat?
All right. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here.
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. No, not
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here's been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
He looks up to you.
Oh, you thinking of becoming a police officer?
No. Well, I haven't really thought that far yet. I just figured I should get to know you better, Kurosawa-san, since you've done so much for me.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine.
We don't know anything about that.
It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits.
What are you talking about? I don't know what happened at the shrine.
The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled.
No. Here you go, quick, slip on a banana or something.
But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further.
You're dropping it?
I have no idea why the two of you would look so relieved to hear this.
Yeah, kind of funky, ain't it?
I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
I'm going all in on playing dumb.
Yeah, guns are pretty common in other parts of the world. Not to mention all the tough fighters abroad. Nothing abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again.
Uh-huh.
Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. Maybe the three of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures. And I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
Hand wraps.
Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later.
Is there a reason for this?
No particular reason. But if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right. How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy.
You sound like an old man.
Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check.
Generous.
For tonight, at least, you and I will be going strong for years to come. You'll get your turn eventually. All right, let's go.
The two of us ate and had a spirited discussion about the upcoming battle. You can now fuse Horus, god of the skies.
Oh, hello there.
If you don't mind, I'd like to walk home with you again. This is why we have an Anta.
Thank you very much.
Before we leave, could we take a slight detour? I want to go to the roof.
like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here?
I like it here.
I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings.
Agus revealed her resolve to me. It seems we've gone closer.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
I decided to go back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
Only 3 more weeks until X Day. The fate of the entire world. The fate of the entire world. I'm not concerning myself with all that right now. All I'm thinking about at this moment is moving forward.
By the way,
It looks like the college entrance exams are on the 16th and 17th of this month. I bet Sonata-san and Kirito-senpai are both going to ace it. They tried to hide it, but it's pretty obvious that they study all the time. The cult is a hot topic among my classmates, even though they're only elementary students. But at least they're just talking about it and not actually followers. I heard some middle and high school students have joined though.
Hey,
Everyone at school thinks this is just a normal third term. They have no clue that this is their last third term ever. I don't know how to feel. Even though they're in the same classroom, it feels like we're living in 2 different worlds. Up next, the stock market news. Going into the month, safety-related companies are seeing large gains. The apocalyptic mindset that's spreading among the populace is said to be a major factor. Great, so corporations are capitalizing. Of course they are. You want to check the rooftop planters today? Yep.
Yes.
Then I'll be prepared to head to the roof right away. Agus is giving the plants her full attention. I tend to the plants with Agus.
These bugs. I'll get them with a repellent.
Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like this will be a big harvest.
That should be enough for today. Let's head back now.
downtime. Let me check my plans. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. I have a feeling we won't be seeing him today. At school. It depends on how long it takes us to max Igus.
Yo.
I was feeling hungry, but I wanted to wait for you. I'm hoping we could eat together. Cool, let's go. Let's get some takoyaki today. I want some fresh off the stove.
This is so good. I am so lucky I get to eat such amazing food. Should I bring some home? If I do, I'd have to pay for it.
I could spot you some cash.
It's fine. I should be able to cover it. Oh, by the way, about my mom. She's gonna be out of the hospital soon.
That's good to hear.
Just when I was finally getting the hang of taking care of everyone myself. And guess what else? My teammates offered to help me with the kids too. They even said to pick my sister up from preschool.
You got some good teammates.
I guess everyone's been worried about me. And there I was, total tunnel vision, trying to do everything on my own. In the end, maybe it was my fault the team couldn't work together.
Don't sweat it.
Honestly, that's reassuring to hear from you. I feel a lot better about everything now that I know how everyone really feels. I'm having fun just running laps. Body feels light as a feather now. Oops, guess I kind of started rambling there. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Take it. And don't forget. Sorry, but I gotta get going. Take it easy. I'm only able to focus on training again because you had my back. And I feel great, so thanks, buddy.
It feels like we're getting closer.